It isn't the fastest snake in Africa. It doesn't hiss, it doesn't rattle, and it won't chase you down. Yet, in the dense, humid jungles of Central Africa, it can end life before you even know it's there. With fangs as long as a man's finger, venom that can liquefy flesh, and a hunting style that turns stillness into a weapon, the Gaboon viper is proof that in nature, speed isn't always the deadliest trait. This is the silent killer that lurks where the sunlight falls in broken beams, where the forest floor is a patchwork of shadows, and where death waits without moving a muscle. The Master of Camouflage. At first glance, the jungle floor is alive with patterns. Fallen leaves, decaying bark, and twisted roots. Somewhere in that chaos, the Gaboon viper lies in perfect disguise. Its body is a masterpiece of natural camouflage. Earthy browns, creams, and charcoal black markings arranged like shattered leaves. Even the texture of its scales mimics the rough edges of the forest debris. You could be standing just a step away and still mistake it for a branch or a clump of dead foliage. This invisibility isn't a luxury. It's a survival tool, both for avoiding larger predators and for setting the perfect trap. While a cobra might lift its hood in warning and a rattlesnake might rattle its tail, the Gaboon viper offers no signal. The silence is its advantage. To its prey, ground birds like pintades, rodents sniffing for seeds, or even young antelope, the danger is invisible. In the game of survival, not knowing you're in danger is often the last mistake you make. Weapons of a silent killer. The Gaboon viper doesn't just rely on stealth. It's armed with some of the most formidable weaponry in the animal kingdom. It holds the record for the longest fangs of any venomous snake, measuring up to 5 centimeters. Curved, hollow, and razor-sharp, these fangs are built to penetrate deep. When the viper strikes, they swing forward like twin switchblades, delivering venom far beneath the surface. That venom is a lethal blend of neurotoxins and cytotoxins. The neurotoxins paralyze the victim's muscles, shutting down movement and, in severe cases, the ability to breathe. The cytotoxins begin destroying tissue almost immediately, breaking it down from the inside out. A single bite contains enough venom to kill multiple humans. Yet, this snake isn't reckless. It doesn't waste venom unless it has to. Most encounters with humans happen when someone steps too close or directly on top of it without realizing it's there. The art of waiting. If the Gaboon viper has a defining skill, it's patience. Many predators use speed, strength, or intimidation to hunt. The Gaboon viper uses time. It can lie in ambush for hours, sometimes even days, waiting for prey to wander into range. It chooses its position carefully, beside an animal trail, near a water source, or under a patch of dappled sunlight. Where smaller creatures feel safe foraging, it coils into place, flattens its body, and becomes part of the landscape. Not even the flick of a tongue gives it away. When the moment comes, there's no hesitation. The strike is a sudden explosion of movement, a powerful launch of its muscular body, jaws opening nearly 180 degrees, fangs slamming down, and venom flooding in. The entire attack is over in less than a second, and then, just as quickly, the snake is still again. When humans cross its path. For people living in or visiting the Gaboon viper's range, it is a danger precisely because it's so hard to detect. Unlike the black mamba, it won't rear up in warning. Unlike a rattlesnake, it won't buzz its tail. Step too close, and it will bite with precision. Victims often report that the pain is instant and overwhelming, a deep, burning sensation followed by rapid swelling. Within minutes, tissue near the bite can begin to darken as the venom destroys cells. Without urgent medical care, the damage can lead to permanent disability, amputation, or worse. Ironically, this snake isn't aggressive by nature. It won't chase a human or strike unless threatened. Its deadly reputation comes from its invisibility, a camouflage so perfect that many victims never knew it was there until the moment they were bitten. Predator and prey in balance. In the jungle, every predator plays a role in maintaining balance. The Gaboon viper's patience and precision make it an efficient regulator of certain animal populations. Ground foraging birds, rodents, and small antelope form much of its diet. By keeping these populations in check, the viper helps prevent overgrazing and maintains the delicate equilibrium of the forest ecosystem. Without predators like it, prey numbers would surge, setting off a chain reaction that could damage plant life and affect countless other species. The Gaboon viper is also a meal for others. Large birds of prey, monitor lizards, and even mongooses will take the risk of hunting it. This constant push and pull keeps the food web alive and dynamic. A different kind of danger. Compared to Africa's other deadly snakes, the Gaboon viper stands apart. The black mamba relies on unmatched speed and relentless pursuit. The spitting cobra keeps threats at bay with pinpoint venom attacks from a distance. The Gaboon viper? It doesn't chase, it doesn't warn, it simply waits. Its style is pure efficiency, one strike, one kill. It's a tactic that works because the jungle is crowded with life. There's no need to go looking for food when food eventually comes to you. The price of silence. In nature, silence can mean peace, or the opposite. Many animals instinctively recognize the sound of a predator and respond accordingly. But the Gaboon viper removes that advantage. Its presence is felt only in hindsight, often too late. This stillness is both its greatest strength and its most dangerous. Quality for humans. Hikers, farmers, or villagers collecting firewood can walk within centimeters of a coiled Gaboon viper without realizing it. The first sign of trouble might be the strike itself, and by then, survival depends on how quickly help arrives. Legends and misunderstandings. Over time, local folklore has amplified the Gaboon viper's mystique. Some stories claim it can hypnotize prey. Others say it can swallow a small antelope whole. While the hypnosis myth has no scientific basis, the truth about its feeding ability is surprising. Its powerful jaws and elastic ligaments do allow it to consume prey much larger than its head, sometimes nearly half its own body weight. Another persistent belief is that it's lazy because it moves slowly. In reality, its slowness is strategic. Moving too often risks breaking its camouflage, and when it does move, it can unleash a burst of speed that catches prey off guard. Closing reflection. Somewhere in the dense, leaf-covered floor of Central Africa's forests, a Gaboon viper could be lying less than a meter from you, perfectly still, watching every move you make. You wouldn't hear it, you wouldn't see it, and you'd never know until it decided the moment was right. It is a masterclass in patience, a predator that proves speed and noise aren't the only paths to power. In a world obsessed with action, the Gaboon viper thrives by doing nothing until the exact second it matters. In the jungle, survival isn't just about being the strongest or the fastest. Sometimes it's about being the one who waits the longest and strikes the first.